The offering of the body is the foremost offering. Abandoning royalty, abandoning a wife and children, does not equal 1,000th part of it. For 1200 years the body of the bodhisattva burned without, however, becoming consumed. Finally, the worship of the Buddhas assures glory, merit and immense benefits. All the bad dharmas disappear and all the roots of good show progress. In the present lifetime, as in future lifetimes, one is always rewarded for this worship. Long afterwards, one comes to be able to do the Buddha's work. Thus, the worship of the Buddha assures all kinds of immense benefits. This is why the bodhisattvas pay homage to the Buddhas. Act 10. Sutra. With flowers, incense, garlands, powders, perfumes, aromatics and unguents, with robes, flags and banners, he went to the Buddha and, having approached him, bowed his head to the Buddha's feet and stood to one side. Sastra. Question. It should be said that he saluted the Buddha. Why is it said that he bowed his head to the Buddha's feet? Answer. -1. The head is the noblest part of the human body, for it is the seat of the 5 feelings and is on top. The feet are the lowest part, for they tread in impure soil and are below. This is why, by saluting the lowest part to the noblest part, the homage is doubled. 2. Moreover, there are 3 salutes, lower, medium and higher. The lower salute consists of joining the hands, the medium salute, of kneeling, and the higher salute, to prostrating. Saluting someone's feet with one's head is the highest homage there is. This is why, in the Vinaya, the newer bhiksus take the feet of their superior in their 2 hands and bow their head to them. Question. There are 4 bodily positions: sitting, standing, walking and lying down. Why does the bodhisattva stand to one side? Answer. Since he has arrived near the Buddha, he does not have to walk. Since he wants to pay his respect and his homage, he cannot lie down before him. That is very clear. Have you finished questioning me? The sitting position is not very respectful, whereas the fact of standing up is a mark of respect and homage. Moreover, in the Buddha Dharma, mendicant heretics and all lay people sit when they come to the Buddha. The heretics belonging to a foreign sect sit out of suspicion of the Buddha. The lay people sit in their quality of hosts. But the 5 assemblies, attached to the Buddha by body and spirit, remain standing near him. The arhats in possession of the path, such as Sariputra, Maudgalyayana, Subhuti, etc., have done what needed to be done. This is why they are permitted to sit down before the Buddha. The others, although they have obtained the threefold path, are not permitted to sit down because their great work has not yet been completed and their fetters have not yet been cut. The arhats are like the king's ministers who, because of their great qualities, have the right to a seat. Even though there may be lay people amongst these bodhisattvas, they remain standing before the Buddha because they have come from far away to pay homage to him. Sutra. Samantarasmi said to the Buddha Sakyamuni. The Tathagata Ratnakara asks you if you have but little anguish and but little suffering, if you are healthy and alert, if you are strong and if you are enjoying your ease. He offers to the Bhagavat these golden 1,000-petaled lotuses. Sastra. Question. The Buddha Ratnakara is omniscient. Why does he ask if the Buddha Sakyamuni has but little anguish and but little suffering, if he is healthy and alert, strong and in a joyful state? Answer. -1. It is customary for the Buddhas to ask about what they already know. It is told in the Vinaya that the bhiksu Tariulkiya had built a hut of red brick. The Buddha, who had seen it and knew about it, nevertheless asked Ananda, "Who did that?" Ananda replied, "It is the son of the potter, the monk called Dhanika. He had made a hut of leaves which was destroyed over and over again by the cowherders. He built it 3 times, 3 times it was destroyed. That is why he made this brick house." The Buddha said to Ananda, "Destroy this brick house." Why? Because if the heretics see it, they would say, "When the Buddha, the great teacher, lived here, the Dharma came from a dirty place." Similarly, in many other places, the Buddha asks about what he already knows. 2. Moreover, although the Buddha is omniscient, he conforms to worldly customs. Like men, the Buddha asks questions. Born among men, the Buddha takes on the conditions of human life. Like them, he suffers cold, heat, birth and death. Like them, he has the habit of asking questions. 3. Moreover, in the world, it is not suitable for nobles to have dealings with the peasantry, but the Buddhas, who are of equal power, can question one another. 4. Finally, the Ratnavati universe is a pure fairyland. The Buddha Ratnakara who governs it has a big body, his color, his aspect and his rays are large. If he did not ask Sakyamuni, people would think that he scorned him. Besides, Ratnakara wants to show that although he surpasses Sakyamuni in various points in his Buddha universe, the color of his body and his rays, yet he is absolutely identical with him in regard to wisdom and miraculous power. That is why he questions him. Question. Why does he ask him if he has but little anguish and but little suffering? Answer. There are two kinds of torments, those having an external cause and those having an internal cause. The external torments are cold, heat, hunger, thirst, unease, swords, knives, clubs, catastrophes, ruins. All these external accidents of this kind are called torments. The inner torments are the 404 illnesses that come from improper food or irregular sleep. All the sicknesses of this kind are called inner sicknesses. Corporeal beings all have to suffer from these two kinds of illnesses. This is why Ratnakara asks Sakyamuni if he has but little torments and suffering. Question. Why does he not ask him if he has no torment and suffering instead of asking if he has but little torment and little suffering? Answer. The wise know very well that the body is a source of suffering and that it is never without sickness. Why? Because the body is an assemblage of the four great elements and the earth, water, fire and wind that compose it and naturally in disharmony and struggle with one another. Thus an ulcer is never without pain, but it can be improved, not cured, by a medicinal unguent. It is the same for the human body. Always sick, it requires constant care. With care, it can live. Deprived of care, it dies. This is why Ratnakara cannot ask Sakyamuni if he has no suffering, because he knows that Sakyamuni is a victim as everyone is of these eternal outer torments which are wind, rain, cold, heat. Moreover, there are the four bodily positions, sitting, lying down, walking and standing, which Sakyamuni is obliged to take up like everyone else. To stay sitting for a long time is a great torment. Prolonging the other three positions is also painful. This is why Ratnakara asks him if he has but little torment and suffering. Question. It would be enough to ask if he has but little torment and suffering. Why does he also